Parents and students of biology, real quick, this is the first of the mini YouTube videos I'll send out this year. This will be the longest one, hopefully by far. Just kind of every week I plan on sending one out, a quick rundown of what we're going over, major events that may happen. I do this because it's efficient with time and I can articulate more, get a lot more information a lot quicker for me. So anyway, welcome. I have some tips for you guys for the year that are new to Lexington Catholic. First and foremost, get your device registered with the IT if you have not done so already. Please get the device registered. I'm going to use it every day. It's very important that you get that done. If your son or daughter does not have a RenWeb account or set that up, they need to have that already done. Hopefully you guys already have that taken care of and your student knows their username because that's going to be needed to log into Moodle. So if you did, for just to kind of remind you guys, RenWeb is where the grades are stored. It's kind of where your grades are located at, so where you can check homework assignments, all that good stuff. And then Moodle is like your organizer. You're gonna have quizzes there, assignments there, you can upload stuff there. So there's Moodle. So basically we haven't made the Moodle logged into Moodle yet. We'll do that on tomorrow or the next day in school. So you don't have that right now, the Moodle setup, but if on that card they gave you with the IT, there's a link to Moodle. So it's on the back of that card. So hopefully you guys didn't lose that card. If you already tend to lose stuff a lot, I advise you to take a picture with your cell phone. Make a photocopy of it. Give it to your parents. All of the above. So make sure you just don't lose that card. So my website. So I have a website created. So if you, sorry guys, give me a second. Here we go. So here, like this is the home page. And now here's the website, and like here's the biology tab, and then here's the seating chart for tomorrow. There's the syllabus. There's the PowerPoint that your students will click on every day to answer a question. So click on that. That'll take them to a question, and then that's what they'll do every day. That's what they'll do every day. And there's other stuff here about me, stuff like that. So anyway. So this is what Moodle kind of looks like once you get logged in. This is what the kind of a student preview. Don't worry about the SharePoint stuff right now, as of right now, but there is going to be a, well, I'll get that back in a second. But that's what Moodle kind of looks like once we get logged in. So disorganized student tips, kind of what I talked about, taking pictures of it, give it to your parents, have it in a safe location. Don't lose those cards. The reason we don't want you to lose those cards, and when you guys do make a Moodle password, we want you to either use the already password that's already given to you, or if you create one, write it down on that card and take a picture of it with your phone. Not during class, obviously, but when you get home, store it, give it to your parents, that stuff. So use a student handbook. About 73% of my A's last year all used the student handbook, reported that they used the student handbook, wrote down their assignments on it. So you need to bring it to class every day if you want to have a chance of leaving the classroom. So you might as well use that, not just have a big paperweight that you're just lugging around. Okay, digital organization, something I don't know if we've done a good job really stressing. So with digital organization, what am I talking about? Well, you need folders in your binders. You need folders on your desktop or in your documents, however you want to do it. So I have a biology, honors biology, other stuff, right? So you guys need to have folders and label things and try to put things in there. So what I've noticed with students doing a lot is they just throw everything on their hard drive and then try to use the search function. The search function is fine, but if you want to look all the stuff you have on ecology and you have it nice and neat like this, oh, you got this ecology folders here. So you want to be organized in a binder. You have to clean it out every once in a while. Well, with electronically, you got to clean it out every once in a while. You got to make some folders and all that good stuff. So that's my advice for digital organization. One more thing is when you name stuff, guys, make sure you just don't name it. I had so many students name it like biology.documents or biology, everything was labeled biology, everything was labeled biology presentation. Be detailed with it, okay? If you're covering, I'll kind of give a major idea, like we're covering ecology. Put it in the ecology folder, give it a specific name of what the project actually is. So, assignments. I will never make your son or daughter print out something out. I don't have a printer at home. I can't print things out from home. I'll never make you guys do that. I will ask for a paper copy of stuff, a physical copy. That just means just go old school. I know, guys, like write it out with pencil and paper. It's horrible, but sometimes I'm going to ask for that because I actually need something. I want to be able to write on something sometimes. Okay, this is a short week. We have mass on Friday. I'm gonna have to kind of change my plans that I originally just had going, but that's all right. There's a syllabus quiz on Moodle. So if you go to Moodle, this is an open note syllabus quiz. So it's very simple. It's basically ask very rudimentary questions, very easy questions about my syllabus. So you basically read through the syllabus, find the answers to it, and you answer that quiz, and it gives you points. Okay. And there's a microscope agreement. I will hand this out. This microscope agreement here, I will hand that out to you guys. But if your son or daughter happens to lose that, well, there's a copy right there. Okay. Other things I was going to say is that's pretty much it for. I'm also wanting to do a biology pre-test on Friday. I don't think that's going to happen. What the pre-test is, I've created a 50-question multiple choice test over all the material that we'll cover throughout the year in biology. So it's kind of like a pre-test, what you know before you come in, then hopefully you take another test at the end of the year and you do better on the test. So we're going to do that sooner or later. That's not for a grade. If you just complete it, you get some completion points for that. So it's not for a grade. Please don't study for it. You may not know any of the answers. You may know some of the answers, okay? This is just to see what you already know. I'm assuming a lot of you guys don't know a lot of it, and that's okay, all right? It's not for a grade. I just want to see what you guys know coming in. So if you have any questions, I'm looking forward to this year. Please feel free to give me email me if you have any questions. One last thing, I'm going to try to make my biggest effort this year is if I say something that's going to be homework, it's going to be on Moodle. So if I tell a class, I originally, at the beginning of the week on Monday, I say, oh, guess what? This is due on Friday. And then I say, oh, you know what? That's too much work. I'm going to push it back to Monday. When I say that in class, I'm going to immediately update that in RenWeb. I'm really going to make a conscientious effort to stay on top of that. So when in doubt, trust the homework section of Moodle. And if you have a question, email me. Don't say, well, I thought it was this because you said that in class. Well, what does it say in RenWeb? That is the most important thing. And I'm going to make a conscious effort to make sure those always match up. And so when in doubt, check RenWeb. And if you still have questions, email me. I'll get back to you real fast. And if a couple people email, I'm like, oh man, I misspoke, and I'll correct it. Okay, but that's one of my number one goals, to never mess that up this year. So if it's homework here, it'll be there. All right. So I hope that helps. I'm looking forward to this year, and I will see you guys tomorrow.